It's a bit strange being at home when you know your teammates and your team is still over there competing in what you set out to do in those 2 years, from tours to Pakistan, India and Sri Lanka. Arguably 3 of the hardest tours that you can go on as an Australian Test cricketer, and to win that Test match against India was unbelievable. Yeah, firstly it's a bit strange being at home when you know your teammates and your team is still over there competing in what you set out to do, but obviously being home with a torn calf isn't ideal, but it's really allowed me to sit back over the last couple of days and reflect on what we've been able to achieve over the last couple of years, and being part of the World Test Championship final and coming home with this bad boy with a bit of excess luggage. It was pretty special. I said it in the media before the game that this is classified as my World Cup in my eyes, and not being able to be a part of a one-day World Cup. And I was very grateful and very honoured to be representing Australia in that World Test Championship final, and to go there and the boys play the brand of cricket that we've been playing over the last couple of years and be able to win away from home, and to win that Test match against India was unbelievable. And to play a small role in that throughout the whole 2 years, it's something that I'm very proud about. And yeah, it's been a pretty amazing journey. It was really disappointing not to be a part of the first one. When New Zealand competed against India and New Zealand went on to win that Test match, and to be at home watching that on TV, knowing that we missed the opportunity to play in that final due to slow over rates, was a really tough one to swallow. And for us to regroup after that and have a really strong 2 years at cricket at home but also away is something that I'm really probably most proud about our group, is the brand of cricket that we're able to play away from home. We had some bloody tough tours in those 2 years, from tours to Pakistan, India and Sri Lanka. Arguably 3 of the hardest tours that you can go on as an Australian Test cricketer, and to go there and win 1-0. I know we lost in India 2-1, but we also drew in Sri Lanka 1-1. You look at that and the brand of cricket that we've been able to play, and that allowed us and gave us that opportunity to be in the World Cup final. So for me, it's a sign of our group maturing and playing a really positive brand of cricket. And that's under the leadership of Pat and Ronnie, in my eyes, who have really, I know, had a really calm influence over this group, and really allowed this group to really go out and express themselves and be brave enough to challenge ourselves in different conditions around the world. And I think that allowed us to perform well in all Test series, but also perform well under pressure for long periods of time. And we found that in the Test Championship, with Trav going on to score a big 100, Smithy scoring 100, and our fast bowlers doing the job, then I was able to contribute late there in the game, and to really sit back now and think that you're World Test Championship champions and have this little medal in my hand here at home. It's pretty special, and something that I don't know, I won't forget for a very long time. We actually spoke about as a group that we really need to make sure we enjoy this moment, because a lot of players may not get there in a couple of years' time for hopefully another final. So we really enjoyed the celebrations. That was a very special team song that I led on the actually oval in London, which was bloody special.